Imagine a day when the heart of global finance was literally drowning. Not in water, but in a thick, suffocating flood of liquid silver. Headlines screamed of a crash, but the true story was far more insane. Two men secretly teamed up to buy more than half of the world's silver supply. They tried to play God with the global financial system, only to watch billions of dollars vaporize in a single day. This is the true story of the financial nuclear bomb known as Silver Thursday. Welcome to the Wealth Archive. Today, we decode the greatest market manipulation in history. We'll see how this wild gamble shook the global commodities market to its core, and how it forever changed our understanding of the silver price. It all started in Texas with two brothers who had too much money. Meet Nelson and William Hunt, heirs to a legendary Texas oil empire. Their wealth was unimaginable, but in the 1970s, even billionaires were terrified. America was drowning in stagflation. The economy stalled while prices skyrocketed. Paper money was losing its value faster than ever before. The Hunt brothers watched their massive cash reserves slowly melting away. They desperately needed an inflation hedge to protect their family's fortune. Gold seemed obvious, but at the time, U.S. citizens couldn't legally hoard gold. So, they turned their greedy eyes to the poor man's gold, silver. They decided to trade their black gold for shiny silver. But they didn't just want a little, they wanted it all. The Hunts were about to place the biggest bet in Wall Street history. It was a gamble that would distort reality itself. The market had no idea what kind of monster was waking up. They started buying silver futures contracts quietly at first. But their ultimate strategy was brilliantly terrifying. Normally, traders just trade paper contracts, betting on price changes. But the Hunts did the unthinkable. They demanded physical delivery. This caused absolute panic. There simply wasn't enough real silver to give them. It was a brutal short squeeze. The sellers were trapped. Silver bars were loaded onto planes from London and Zurich, flown directly into the deep private vaults of Texas, protected by private armed guards with machine guns. To corner the market, they even partnered with wealthy Middle Eastern syndicates. Together, they controlled up to half of the world's tradable silver. The commodities market was broken. The Hunts were holding all the cards. Driven by panic and greed, the silver price went ballistic. From $2 an ounce, it skyrocketed to nearly $50. On paper, the brothers were making billions. They felt invincible. The high price created a global frenzy among normal citizens. People lined up around blocks to sell their family heirlooms. Silver spoons, antique teapots, all thrown into the melting pot for cash. The world was cashing in on the Hunt brothers' crazy manipulation. But when you corner a market, you paint a target on your back. And Wall Street was about to change the rules of the game. Behind closed doors, the titans of finance and the Fed had seen enough. They decided it was time to pull the plug on the Hunt brothers' scheme. The COMEX changed the rules overnight with the infamous Rule 7. Buying silver was banned. investors were only allowed to sell their positions. Then came the most terrifying words in finance: the margin call. Phones in the Hunt offices wouldn't stop ringing. They needed cash fast. But their wealth was tied up in silver, and the silver price was crashing. March 27, 1980, the day the world called Silver Thursday. In just hours, the price of silver plummeted by over 50%. The brothers lost over $1 billion in a single afternoon. The entire U.S. financial system was on the brink of a total collapse. A massive $1.1 billion loan was organized just to stop the bleeding. The brothers were eventually convicted of market manipulation. They went from the world's richest men to declaring bankruptcy. The silver bubble had burst, leaving thousands of investors ruined. The lesson was clear: don't gamble with the rules of the house. The commodities market would never be the same again. Their legacy remains a ghost that haunts every silver rally since. But what does this mean for your money today? Decades later, we still look for the perfect inflation hedge. Whether it's crypto or precious metals, the goal is always to protect wealth. But as the Hunts learned, the silver price isn't just about supply and demand. It's about policy, liquidity, and who ultimately controls the rules. History doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes in the commodities world. Do you think we could see another short squeeze like this today? If you want to master the archive of wealth, you need to know these stories. Subscribe to the Wealth Archive and never miss a deep dive into financial history. Hit the bell and join our community of smart investors. Tell us in the comments, is silver still the best hedge against inflation? Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next archive.